Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to another thrilling edition of Bill's Model Bench. And today's my retirement edition. It's the first one I've done since I've officially retired and everything, and still trying to get my act together and everything, but I'm working on it. Got company this weekend, so my bonus daughter's in, and grandkids, and had a birthday party to go to yesterday, and had a good time. Had to leave early, but other than that, had a great time. But anyway, best news I've had in a long time, and I really believe in the power of prayer and everything, and I was really thrilled and happy this morning to see that our buddy Glenn's back. Had a video and everything, and it's a good, funny one and everything. Had a great story, and as always, it's working on some cool projects and everything. So be sure to check him out and leave him a comment, give him a like and everything, because we all need all the encouragement we can get. So anyway, let's see. I'm going to give you this little bit of information. I know some of you guys love swap meets and model contests. Tomorrow. Yeah, let's see, Monday, 11 to 6:30. Okay, we're having our monthly meeting, and it's a swap meet and it's a theme contest, and the theme is Lost in the 70s. Any model from 1970 to 1979 is eligible for the theme award. But anyway, we used to have a good swap meet, a great bunch of people in there, modelers and stuff like that. So if you haven't been there to any of our meetings, check it out and everything. It's worth the drive. And there's hotels nearby in case you want to really travel. But anyway, let's see. Everybody likes a good story. So today, I'm going to tell you a story of the Ugly Brown contest. I'm going back about 20 years ago, so I might miss a few details, but I'm going to do the best I can. Okay, one of our former presidents, Dave Roberson, seemed like he was always being given stuff and everything, and he had like an 80 Oldsmobile, one of the big ones, that had a big trunk and everything, and he's over at Johnny's Toys where we were meeting and everything, and he had this big white garbage bag just full of duplicolor sandalwood brown that had been given to him. And he was going on and on about it and said, here, do you want this? Said, this is the ugliest shade of brown they ever made. And it's like a sandalwood brown. And he said, there's no way anybody can make that look good. And I just took that as a challenge, and I ran with it. So anyway, one of the things I always do when I was a contest director, I always try to come up with themes and challenges and stuff like that. And this one was the Ugly Brown contest. So at the meeting, I told him about it. I said, this is the challenge, okay? Dave says it's the ugliest brown ever made. And that my challenge to you is, if you want to accept it, is to build something, use at least 50% of this paint. You can use with different colors and stuff like that if you want to. And you have 4 months, and you can do your thing and have it in there and see what you can come up with. So anyway, everybody took me up on it. So anyway, I hammed it up and everything. Every time we had I wrote an article for the newsletter, I told them, the more I look at that can, I think the uglier it gets and everything. So people, guys were really getting in on it. And finally, the day arrived, I should say, and at the meeting, and we had about, if I recall correctly, I think at least 6. And if I remember correctly, I think Steve Hurd won it with some truck he had. But anyway, I actually had something finished. So without further ado, I will show you what I had. Move Phil here out of the way. And Dick. But anyway, Let me get you a little bit closer. Okay, I used the Carvel Snap-Tight Mustang, and let's see, I painted with a sandalwood brown. I used dark tan for the interior, and clear coated the snot out of it, and polished the bejesus out of it, and almost burned through and everything, but it was good and everything. And I blacked out the headlights, which was still a good trend back then. And of course, I had to do the calipers in red. You can barely see it, but anyway, I thought it turned out kind of interesting. Anyway, it needs to be dusted. You could use a license plate, don't you think? But anyway, that's my story for today and everything. And let's see. Although I did miss out on what did you buy Wednesday? Let's see. I wanted to show you one of the things I did yesterday. One of the things I was having a problem with was when I went to plug in my light. I had it stretched over the desk and everything, and I was worried about knocking things off. So anyway, my wife had bought a few of these several years ago, and anyway, I mounted the desk and everything. That way I can run the wires underneath, and I don't have to run across the table. And anyway, give you a little panoramic view here. Try not to make you dizzy. Things I got going on. I'll talk about that some other time. And anyway, of course, that's my show for today. So, as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your buddies. And I think I'm up to 359 subscribers. So guys, please help me grow this channel. And anyway, most of all, I'm grateful Glenn's back, and prayers go out to Mark and Mediocre Modeler and his family, and there's other people that could use your prayers. So keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I'm going to go in the house of the Lord in a little bit. So anyway, be sure to spend some time at your workbench, spend plenty of time with your family. Most of all, God bless you.